trials of aggression are commonplace in today's society now, in our country and in yours. Our governments engage in preemptive strikes that result in unjust and unnecessary wars that in turn take on lives of their very own. Sadly and tragically, we become accustomed to the use of illegitimate force, the kind of force that was once outlawed by the Nuremberg trials after the Second World War. We choose not to question our authority and choose to follow them blindly. We should stand up for our country and protect our rights. Any society that sacrifices a little liberty or additional security will deserve neither and will lose both. What if it becomes dangerous to have conversations? What if your neighbors refuse to help you when something goes wrong? What if to protect your country you must abolish or alter your own government? Is it better to die on your feet or to live a life on your knees? What if the time to fight for your country is now? I'm Frank Burke. This is the Frankincense Experience. Political commentary. Share what you know. The time is now. Join the experience. Hello everyone, welcome. This is episode 13, Market Manipulation and No Ceasefire. There will be no ceasefire, we all know, and frankly, there is nothing that we can do that can get Iran to submit to Israel's bidding. We've all been watching for the past few weeks now, and look what happened. We went into a war with no authorization from Congress, and let's see, we had four main objectives: regime change, the missile program, enriched uranium, and the proxies. We failed on achieving all four of those. We lost that war, and we came out of that with a new problem. They control the Strait of Hormuz, and this accounts for 20% of the world's oil supply. We're going to have cascading effects in the future with energy and fertilizer, all kinds of things. Shipping, insurance costs went up 640%, so nobody could get ships, nobody wants to risk it. There's a lot of things that are happening, and it takes a long time to rebuild these supply chains. And I've touched on a few things in my past podcast videos, so I suggest if you want to hear more, the information back then is still relevant today. I've been talking about this stuff since 2014 and giving everybody a little dose of some frankincense a little bit at a time. How are you? I don't know what we're going to do to get out of this. We can't seem to admit that we are wrong. And what are we going to do? Try and save face, find some kind of way out. There's no off-ramp. And egos are going to make us escalate. We don't even have escalation dominance in this position. Iran does. They have the strategic initiative. This is a war of attrition. There's nothing we can do. I mean, what are we thinking? We're far behind on everything. Hypersonics, and we could go on and on. The THAAD missiles, each one is $13 million, and we shoot two of these at each $200,000 drone that they have, so this is going to bankrupt us. It makes no sense. There's a whole bunch of war crimes going on, and, well, looking at history reminds me, I don't want to say it, but I've said it before, the Nuremberg trials, illegal war of aggression. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. Everything I've been saying has been coming true, and, well, there's always so much more to say, but why bother, Sometimes I feel like I'm repeating myself to those who don't listen. It seems like a lot of people in my country are just ignorant, arrogant, with no accountability, I mean, that's not gonna go good for us. We're already losing our position as the U.S. hegemony, the, the U.S. The unipolar world, us being in control for the past 80 so years since the Bretton Woods Agreement. We're gonna lose all that. We had everything. We controlled the world, just us, and now it's all gone. It's gonna be a multipolar world, different people in charge, and well, we already see it. We don't like the truth, but we willfully ignore it. It's right in front of our eyes. A lot of us tend to ignore reality, divorced from it. I don't know what to say other than good luck. Look at the gold and silver. There's no coming back from this. I've been talking about this since 2014. I just watched it go on and on, play by play. Uh, well, anyways, if you got any questions, let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk about anything. I don't know what else to say other than Godspeed. Let's see what happens, right? Welcome, thank you, and thank you for your time. Thank you for the experience.